All right, guys, we got returning this week the 2023 Checkpoint, but we're putting it up against the 2023 FX Sport 5.
Hey.
Yeah, I did. Let's get on topic. Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona, and you are watching another great episode of Bike Showcase Head to Head. We're not even going to get into the other part. And once again, I'm joined with my co-host Brandon Van Looven. Brandon, how the hell are you?
Hola.
And we're at Czech Bicycle Store of West Phoenix in Goodyear, Arizona, because it's where the cool kids hang out, and me. And today, returning, we got the 2023 Checkpoint.
Driftless special edition.
Yeah, and we have the FX Sport 5.
Nicely done.
No. I got it right in the intro, but I almost screwed that one up. Now this one is amazing, but I'm gonna say it's the bike with no classification. It's an enigma, and we're gonna talk about why. We're gonna talk about the similarities of these bikes, who they're for, and the differences, and why somebody may choose this one over this one.
Right. So this is a weird head-to-head. These bikes should not really be head-to-head.
Right.
Last year, I would have never put an FX Sport 5 on that pedestal against this one. But this year, they're putting GR1 Expert tires on it, which makes it, to me, a gravel bike.
It does, but with the flat bar
opens up,
and the more upright geometry,
so that
I would say
opens up
this
opportunities
is,
for someone. If someone comes in looking for a gravel bike, obviously I'm going to show them the Checkpoint, but then I'm going to show them this bike, and I would not have done that a year ago. My wife has a 2-year-old FX Sport 6, and that is a pure road bike, in my opinion, a fast fitness road bike. But now that they've spec'd it this way, it's a contender for a gravel bike for someone who maybe is not as hardcore gravel.
Right.
That's all.
I would say this is going to be more for those graded, non-compacted surfaces that are not
It'll do the
super
Arizona
chunky.
Canal. It'll be a fantastic Arizona Canal bike for someone who does not like drop bars.
Yeah. This is actually would be good for several long sections of the Maricopa Trail. Even.
It could do it.
I've ridden a lot of areas.
And let's repeat. This bike last year would not have done that.
Absolutely. Trek completely redesigned this. And I'm going to go back and say that this is also a great fitness hybrid bike. This is a bike you throw your backpack on, you ride to the gym, you ride to work, commute.
You can do that.
This can do it all.
Right.
So can this one, though, too. It really can. But because of your stance,
right, you can get a little
different
more aggressive
positions. And I think that's what's really going to come down to as far as when we talk about who these bikes are for as far as the rider goes. Now, I think they're evenly equipped when we talk about the group. But let's talk about price.
Okay.
$2,099, $2,100, and $2,899 or $2,900. So there is a $1,000 price difference. But we're also seeing a little bit of difference in componentry, in where this one does not have a dropper. This one does. This one is going to have a 1x GRX, and this one is
also 1x GRX.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man. God, I need to make room for in the garage for one of these. Except I'll get the 6 because I'm bougie, and that's because the 6 has XT, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. See, and that's just
don't quote me on that one.
You had me at XT.
I haven't seen 6.
But rims, tires, again, these are so even going front to back, other than geometry.
I would say where we sway, this one has carbon fiber.
Right.
But less mounting points for hardware bags, things like that. So the versatility is down, but the frame material is up.
Up, yes. And for this one, for commuter, I like that bag mount that you have that hooks to the post and just kind of comes back here.
That could work.
That thing is super awesome if you wanted to have something that you can easily take on and off to carry a set of bags as far as that goes. Bottom brackets are going to be equally matched. We've got the Holotech technology on both of those, hydraulic brakes on both of these. Brandon, it just really comes down to what the rider wants in these bikes. Like seriously, you cannot, I don't think you can choose incorrectly for either one of these bikes. Now, depending on budget and what you're looking for and your style of riding, what would sway you? A rider comes in and you're asking them those critical questions. What makes you suggest this one over this one?
Some people want that versatility of a gravel bike, or even they're looking for a hybrid bike.
Okay.
This is a much more advanced, much nicer riding, much more beautiful hybrid bike than, let's say, the dual sport that we have.
Yeah.
I hate the dual sport.
I know you do.
I hate the dual sport. I gotta say that. It's not. Anyways.
Right.
If I have to drive anything that's a hybrid bike, it's going to be that. A flat bar hybrid bike,
Right.
it's going to be this
I'm
one.
kind of questioning the need for the dual sport now, though, with this bike being introduced into the lineup, and the different levels of this. But we'll get that in another episode. But yeah, to me, it's kind of like, wait, why do we even need a dual sport? But we'll talk about that in another
But some
time.
people want a kick-ass bike with a flat bar.
Yeah.
That's a hybrid. The dual sport is not a kick-ass bike.
Not in any
with a flat
maybe
bar.
Maybe we'll do a head-to-head with the
Okay.
dual sport and the
All right.
FX5. We'll see what happens. So, but no, this is a great bike, and I think this is going to be a great all-around bike. And I think where this one might edge out because it's a flat bar and because it has a more relaxed stance, I think this might attract more riders.
Or
in
introduce
the long
them more
run.
to gravel. Someone who
Right.
doesn't think they want to do gravel, they want a nice hybrid
gateway
bike.
drug.
But this might influence them more into the gravel side. And people do come in. They always call it the ram head bars. I don't want the ram bars. They're referring to drop bars.
Drop bars, yeah.
And it's polarizing for some people.
Right.
So to have this capability and this nice of a bike and a flat bar, it opens up possibilities. That's why we're putting these two head to head.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're a rider, whether that be a gravel or touring or packing, you're packing in for a day or something like that, this is obviously going to be the bike that's more suited for you. Multiple mounts everywhere. You could do a frame bag. You could do this. Comes with a half bag. It has the dropper post. Very, very capable for anything you're throwing at it. But if you are somebody who is going to spend a majority of time on blacktop, canal paths, maybe compacted, graded surfaces, or slightly ungraded surfaces and less compact, this is going to be an excellent choice as well. This is going to be an all-around grocery getter, I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as that goes. Oh, a really fancy pub crawl bike.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a pub crawl.
Oh, that's true. Just put a basket on the front, and throw some things and everything.
It would do it. It would do it.
Absolutely. So, Brandon, I don't know really what else to say. I mean, this is kind of an awkward comparison. Usually we have two full suspension mountain bikes, and we're listing all the differences in the components and everything. These are probably, the 520 that we did last week, but these are, again, too evenly matched, other than flat bar versus drop bar. I think these are really evenly matched bikes, and for a very similar crowd as well. I think at this point it's going to come down to personal preference. Yep. And for those that might say, hey, Thomas, which one do you think I should get? I honestly think, one, if you're local, come to Trek, test ride both of them. But if you're in another state, go to your local Trek dealer, okay? Ask to ride one and see which one works for you. That's the only way to truly determine, the best purchase, where to spend your dollars at the end. Brandon, is there anything else you want to add?
I think that is a weird one and pretty well covered.
Yeah, no, that was kind of quick and easy. Who would have thought we would have ever done quick and easy on this show? So, on that note, guys, hit the like, the subscribe, the bell notification icon, the trifecta. Why? Because it helps out the channel, helps out the video, and helps us with park passes, gas money, and coffee money, which is another trifecta that's super, super important. Down below, there's going to be links. The most important one is to Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix. If you have any questions on anything that you've seen today or any of the other videos, episodes, which there's going to be a link to a card toolbox topic up top, give those guys a call. Brandon and his team are amazing, and they'll be more than happy to help you. We also have our social media links, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the devil's work. It's necessary, though, but by following us on those links, you will hear about all our group rides, group hikes, and all the amazing fun stuff we do every day with Get Out Arizona. It's a hoot, I'm telling you. And the other links down below are a hodgepodge. Some might be affiliate links. If you follow one of those links and make a qualifying purchase, you won't be charged any extra, but we will receive a small commission, which again helps us out with park passes, coffee money, and gas money. So It's a win-win. So on that note, guys, what do we always say? Be kind to yourself and others. Be amazing stewards out on that trail. And we have to ask, what are you waiting for?
Get Out Arizona.
Yeah. We'll see you guys on that next adventure. Take care, everybody. See you next week.
So long.